Oscar nomination day, and all eyes are on Leonardo DiCaprio. We were with him in London today, and with all the nominees for their first reaction. So who is in and who is out, and what are the biggest takeaways you need to know about Oscars 2016?
A fantastic day for you, and of course for this movie. 12 Academy Award nominations.
It does feel great, especially when you worked on something for this long a period of time. This was, I keep saying to people, this was almost like going on a grand voyage together with a crew.
Newly nominated Leo in London today. The actor all smiles at the UK premiere of The Revenant.
It's not often that films like this even get made, but the fact that it's gotten recognized means we're going to get to do more like it, so that's encouraging.
Congratulations to you. You really are one of the greatest guys in Hollywood.
And boy, was Bryan Cranston beaming this morning. The actor with Nichelle, just hours after his nom.
Bryan Cranston in Trumbo.
I have to address you now as Bryan Cranston, Oscar nominee, Academy Award nominee.
It's contractual.
You know what?
You have to address me.
But doesn't that sound
Even
good,
when
though?
you're angry at me.
Yeah.
Oscar nominated Bryan Cranston.
How did you find out this morning?
Cameron congratulated Room star Brie Larson, who was on location in Australia.
Who's the first person that you're going to call once you come up for some air?
Oh, my mom, of course.
Yeah.
She's been texting me like crazy. It's a pretty good feeling. It's a pretty surreal experience. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's something I dreamt about because I never thought it was possible.
I was asleep and my mom ran into the room.
Saoirse Ronan, nominated for Brooklyn, sipped champagne with ET today after her early wake-up.
I had earplugs in, so all I could hear was, "There's Oscars, we're going to the Oscars!" And I'm like, what are you saying? She was sobbing, so I wasn't sure if it was good news or bad news.
And next, Sly. The audience erupted in cheers when his name was read. Sylvester Stallone released a statement saying that he was incredibly humbled and not expecting it. So who was snubbed? Steve Carell, Will Smith, director Ridley Scott, all of them left out.
The biggest surprise at the Oscars is where is the biggest movie of the year, Star Wars.
We need a pilot!
We've got one!
They nominated 2 other sci-fi movies, Mad Max and The Martian. Why wasn't The Force with Star Wars?
And here's a hashtag that we're seeing once again this year. Hashtag Oscars So White. For the second year in a row, no people of color nominated in the acting categories.
I hope this isn't discouraging for anybody, and for filmmakers in particular. You just keep moving along.
I'm Chris Rock, and I'm hosting the Oscars.
The one Oscar prediction you can make is that Chris Rock is going to skewer the all-white Oscars.
For me, it's just a bit of a head-scratcher that Straight Outta Compton didn't get a nod for Best Picture.
I agree, and I still can't get over Will Smith not getting a nod.